He's gonna be the coolest looking shiny blue running Chao though. I actually need to go back and check out what his grades are. His stamina grade's not too hot, but that's okay. And I probably ought to get a work on it because we got Jeebus a little bit before we got the red Chao and this Chao. So I have a little bit, but yeah, I'll probably give the red Chao another round of power drives. Give, he's still eating. Give the blue Chao. He's gonna need about 10 levels in running, I would say. And then we can just wait on them to evolve and go with them from there. I'm trying to remember what it was like my first time actually playing Chao Garden. Well, let me look at the black market real quick. It did change, but now we only got a black egg. We got a pan that's only worth 2,000. I'm gonna stop right there just in case something does sell for 2,200 later. I don't want to be completely out of rings for that. Alright, I might do the, I'm basically just waiting on the black wool hat or a bitchin' egg at this point. Black wool hat first, preferably, because then I can do the glitch a few times and have hella rings, hella rings, yo, as they say in the projects. I'm gonna force feed Jeebus a little bit more. But I'm trying to remember, and I do briefly, I definitely remember my first Chao that I really liked, but I'm trying to remember what it was like the first time playthrough. I almost feel bad for people who saw my playthroughs first and then got their own, and then got the game off me. Like, I'm thrilled that I can help you guys discover Chao Garden. That's phenomenal. To everybody who's seen this playthrough and then went out and bought Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, played that game, and then also played the shit out of Chao Garden because they saw my playthrough, that's amazing, and I'm so glad I could help you guys, introduce you guys to a fantastic, it's almost a set of games, really. Chao Garden and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle are almost two different games entirely, but to be able to introduce you guys to this is amazing, and I'm glad I could help. But in a way, I feel like I also kind of, not robbed you. I robbed you of a part that could be considered annoying by a lot of people, but I'm thinking back and remembering to myself what it was like my first time playing through. I didn't know Chao Island existed. I didn't know Chao Hippo Tank, whatever existed. I didn't know any of the rules. I didn't know how any of this shit worked. I just played. I just played Chao Garden. I gave my Chao a bunch of drives. I didn't know they would fucking evolve, right? So you're just sitting there, and then all the first-time players who played it back in the day on the GameCube or whatever, it's like, oh, la-di-da, what's this? And then you give them a bunch of animals, and you give them a bunch of drives, and then I didn't like the way animals made them look. So after I saw what animals did, I gave my main Chao a bunch of unicorns, because I like the way those look. And then I made him a flying type, and his name was Elvis. And he was a hero flying type because I was only ever in there with Sonic. I hadn't unlocked the garden with Shadow yet. I just went in there with Sonic because he was the only one I'd unlocked the garden with to chill and hang out. And like I said, I didn't know how the game worked. I was super young at the time too. And then he evolved into a hero type. And then I had one Chao that, and to me, since I had only gotten in there with Sonic, to me the only way to make him dark, because I saw my friends and I knew he had dark Chao, the only way to make him dark was to beat the shit out of him. So I beat the shit out of a Chao with Sonic, and I named him Bubbles, and he had a bunch of gorillas. And he looked really goofy, and he would cry all the time, and his name was fucking Bubbles. And he had shit stats, and I just threw him in the Dark Garden, and that was it. I hate that the Dark Garden Chao is always shit. I don't think you can manipulate or change that ever, but the Dark Garden Chao is always shit. It's got the face with the pointy teeth, but then it's always just shit. And that sucks. But yeah, the first initial playthrough of just discovering everything about Chao Garden, and now here I am however many years later. And I don't know fucking everything, but I pretty much know fucking everything about Chao Garden. And, I don't know. Still doing it. It's just weird. It's weird to think back. But we're making progress now. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. That's what I decided. I thought about it. I keep waiting to wrap up this session, this part, but I'm probably going to have to split up from the time I said... Probably going to split up into 2 parts from the time I last said, God, Soul's pretty. I come by to look at Soul sometimes. Because look at the fucking wings. Look at the color scheme. I don't want anything to change about Soul. That's why I'm leaving him here. The fucking unicorn horn, all that shit. Soul is pretty. What do we got in here? We got Alucard. Alucard looks dank as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. And then, that's not Phelps. That's either Brock or Thud. And then this is also either Brock or Thud. I like my Chao. I like my Chao Garden. I know we forget about these Chao a lot. And then we've got fucking Shadow trooping around like a fucking boss. That dude's walking with attitude. Get the fuck out of my way. Look at that shit. And then Phelps is over here. Phelps is the best swimmer in the group. He doesn't have any wings or legs, and he's got a skull for a head. All right, but no, fuck it. Let's get Jeebus' first race underway. What do we got here? Let's knock out some races. It's been a while since we've been racing. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and knock out what we can here. So this garden's almost full, as you can see. This garden has 4 in it. I can keep throwing a few more. Okay, that's Thud. Who the fuck? Brock and then... Oh, I forgot 009. Okay. I forgot I named him 009, I should say. Thud was a shit eater, though. Like, everyone in here is, like, their grades are fucking awful. That's why they're in here. Which I feel bad for Rusty, because he's so damn happy. But everyone in here is, like, awful. This is my colorful awesome garden. I think if I were to get rid of other Chao, Thud would probably be the first to go. And then, I feel like Phelps has the best grades, but maybe Phelps? I don't know. Just based on looks, probably. And then, yeah, hard to say, hard to say. Good God, Boobies is huge. I guess him and Shadow are equally as big. Him and Shadow, you can tell, are, like, the most evolved. In fact, I bet Boobies isn't too crazy far off from being reincarnated. Because even if you look at it, Soul has evolved already, but he's not as big as Shadow or Boobies. Like, the difference in size is just enormous. And that's because Soul hasn't reached his 2nd evolution yet. But no, let's do this Jeebus thing. Let's do this Jeebus thing. I think he's ready. We're gonna knock out all 4 right here. He's an S Chao. It's the first level. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I don't believe he can swim yet, but he can toddle where the others can't. And he's got a decent amount of stamina for where he is. Let's do it. We're back in the races, boys. This time with an all S Chao. Stamina excluded for now. That will be fixed later. It's gonna be amazing. All right, we run a little bit better than they do. Oh, he can swim! Right out the gate, he's level 4. I cannot stress this to you enough. He's level 4 in swimming. And he can swim. Look at him go. Like, get out of here. What do you bring to the table? Nothing. Other Chao. This is what greatness looks like. Kicking its feet at you. He's going to be so good. I can't wait. He's going to be level 20 and, like, winning every race ever. That's how ridiculous the grade system is going to be. Like, you know what I mean? The current record, I obviously came in and broke with some Chao who was a fucking beast at everything, so that's why his current record time's getting shit on. I came back with a Chao who was way, way better down the road, is what I'm trying to say. He has a shitload of stamina. Let's start burning some of that stuff up. Look at him go. Look at him go. Come to find out, one thing I discovered by watching Talon, apparently the best time to use stamina for your Chao is actually when they're flying. Flying gives you the biggest speed boost out of everything. Come to find out. And there's young Jeebus getting in there. Look at him. That's real. It's real, people. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, if your Chao ever jumps and is flying from one area to another, that is the time when they get the biggest speed boost. Not when they're swimming, not when they're running, not when they're climbing, but if you see them jump to fly. I don't know if it makes them fly to where they were going to land quicker, like if they still land in the same spot regardless of if you use stamina or not, and they just land there a whole lot quicker, or if using the boost while they're flying helps them land a lot higher or go a lot farther than they would have. I'm not sure how it works exactly. All I know is that flying is the best bet. Alright, we're knocking out all 4 of these bad boys, though. Level 4, he's over 100 and everything in level 4. That is fucking gross. Alright, Stummo Valley. My entire life, and you guys saw the revelation, this was also quite a few parts back. My entire life thought the name of this place was Stump Valley. Just read it as Stump and kept moving. I swear, I don't want to blame it on being part dyslexic, because I'm probably not, but what I do when I read stuff is I completely skim over the entire words. I flip letters around all the time when I try and read shit. I don't know what it is. That's the flying one. Okay, I thought this was going to be the running one. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but I do that all the time. I get words mixed up. Get out of my way, bitches. How come they're... Oh, we were on the edge. We got gypped out and had to be on the edge, but they're fucking crawling. So here we go. We're going to use all our stamina right here when we're flying. Fly way farther than those losers. We barely had to swim, but we're great at it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I flip letters around all the time and make shit not the word that it is. I don't know. Let's go. Wow, we almost beat the record. Almost beat the record with that one. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Congratulations. 2 races down, 2 races to go, and he's walking all over him. I don't know why I bother doing the first ones, because really the only point of doing the first ones your first time around, other than testing how good your Chao is to unlock the second and third races, which the third one will obviously eventually give you the prize after you beat it, but just testing where he is. Oh, because that Soul has that one from a long time ago. Now, I want to come in and smash all these records with boobies now that he's going to be level 99 and everything. But part of me doesn't, because it erases, like, right here we have pretty much little images saved of what all the Chao used to look like. You know what I mean? That's what Soul used to look like. That was before he evolved. That's what boobies used to look like when I had animal parts on him. That's what Shadow used to look like. And if I come in here and smash the record with boobies later on, they're all going to look like that. So it's kind of a letdown to come in and do that later, but at the same time, I want to see how high I can get the time, and then I want to see how high or how much Jeebus comes in and beats the time by later when Jeebus is 99 and everything. Because when Jeebus is 99 and everything, he's going to be way better than Boobies is when Boobies is 99 and everything, obviously. And it'll just be fun to see the comparison, fun to see the difference, you know. Chao will look mean. Except that one, he's happy. Wow. I remember a long time ago being super convinced, and I thought I read stuff on the internet before, about how your Chao was destined to do better. Like maybe their luck was more on point, maybe their brains were more in the game, maybe it's something to that effect. But if your Chao is looking forward and tapping his foot, and I'm sure these can be confirmed as false. If any of you guys know, or if any of you guys have any input, feel free to let me know. But if your Chao is looking forward and tapping his foot during that opening screen there, almost beat the record in that one too. Then that means that he's good to go. That means he's probably not going to trip. Everything, like he's on point. Like your Chao's fucking ready. If your Chao is kind of sitting down looking away, or if he's sleeping, like that's a bad sign. If he's standing up looking forward, that's neutral, like that's an okay sign. Or if he's sitting down looking forward, that's an okay sign. But if he's like sitting down looking away or sleeping, then your Chao is more likely to trip and things of that nature. I haven't been able to find anything recently on it through all my Chao digging and whatnot, but it is something I was pretty convinced as a kid to be like, oh shit, my Chao's sleeping now, I'm gonna suck. It's something that always ran through my mind. All right, Block Canyon's the last one. It's just a quick wall climb, I should say, and then we're up there. But yeah. And again, the only bad thing really about the hidden brains and luck stat is that there's no way to tell what your Chao's grade or ranking is in the brains and luck. We don't even know if there is a grade for the brains and luck stat, right? We just know that there's possible ways to rank it up. But if there is a grade for brains and luck, the shittiest thing about all that is that Jeebus could have an E in the brains and luck grades. That's the worst part of the whole thing. And we would never know. I would never know. So although throughout all my goals, wow, his wings are stuck in his head. Despite all my goals, wow, we really almost beat the record for that one. Despite all my goals to make him an all-S Chao, he may just permanently be stuck at a fucking E grade or whatever for brains and luck. But then again, there's no way to level up. There's no way to evolve to level up brains and luck. So maybe it's not an actual grade. Maybe it's just its own bar that fills up naturally. It's hard to tell. But that would be really unfortunate to have an all-S Chao that's just incredibly stupid and the unluckiest Chao of all time. Because despite him being all S and everything and maxed out and everything, he's still going to fall in every hole. Every jack in the box is going to hit him. He's going to pick the wrong fruit because he's a dumbass. He's probably going to trip a lot. I don't think luck actually has anything to do with tripping. I think that's just random RNG. I think your real human person luck has to do with tripping. It's hard to say. But yeah, we have now cleared out the initial waves of races with Jeebus. Hope you guys enjoyed being back in the race game, even if it was the baby stuff. But I think that's finally going to wrap it up for me for this session. I recorded for over an hour, but I'm going to have to cut like 10 or 20 minutes out of that for when they napped, when I needed to raise them when they napped. But yeah, next time we're going to be getting red evolved. We're going to be getting the blue Chao evolved, and then we're going to make progress with that. I am going to check the market one last time, just in case. Because the market is full of dank memes, I hear. Just to be sure. And it might not have changed because time might not pass when I'm doing races. Damn. Regular sky blue egg. I wanted the shiny sky blue egg. Now, because I have shiny Chao, if I wanted to take the gamble, if I wanted to go through the pain in the ass, I could get a sky blue egg here, breed that with a shiny Chao, and a shiny sky blue Chao might come out. But I don't think it would be the same. And it would be a much bigger pain in the ass than just waiting for a shiny sky blue egg to come up. Close though. It's the first time I've seen a sky blue, so it's giving me hope. Now give me the black. The black wool hat. All right, now I've got something to do off camera, boys. I just spent all my rings on that. Now I should be able to come back and resell that for a bitchin' 2,500 rings, which means after I resell it 4 times, I will have my money back, and then every time I sell it after that, I gain 2,500 more rings, which can get me up to like 50, 60,000, which is great. Which means I might need to go get emblems sometime soon, to be honest, now that I think about it. I might need to get more emblems just in case there's more stuff at the market that I'm missing out on. But yeah, black wool hat, we are in there. So now I've got something to do off camera. Those guys are evolving next time. I'm going to have a shitload of rings next time. And we're going to be keeping an eye out for some new eggs next time as well. So next session should be exciting. Exciting as all get out is what I'm trying to say here. But that's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the Chao Garden session. I am Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.